cool, man. He deserves it.
Yes, he does.
What?
I know what you're laughing at. There's
just not much we can do with
it. You got
it.
a paper.
Brian goes, "This is awesome." But I don't know how we're supposed to.
You got a paper crown, like.
Hey man, thanks for
There you
saving
go.
all our lives.
There's this weird looking
You want some of the punch you paid for?
Yeah, here's some punch and a hat.
And we just go, yeah, that's cool, man.
Yeah,
Brian
there you
goes,
go.
that's amazing.
You can just tell by the headline here. Safari park owner who once said he'd rather be killed by an elephant than
That elephant said, "Say less."
So yeah, he was leading a tour, and one of them just charged him and stampeded on him.
So there's a lot of. Let me tell you a story about
Trampled
that.
them.
Like in Africa, there's a lot of lure around.
You lived
elephants.
such a long time. You have so many cool stories.
Yeah, I do. There's a lot of lure.
Rules
around,
up for debate.
There's a lot of lure around elephants, right? And so in Africa, they had this donkey. This guy had this donkey, and he had this farm, and the elephants would come into his, crops, and then they would scare them off, shoot like salt rock at him, like, get the fuck out of here, right? So the next day, the fucking guy comes back, and his donkey has been stomped to a fucking pulp.
Yeah.
Still tied to the fence, like stomped like goosh goosh.
What a terrible way to go.
I know. And they were like, well, that's because the farmer was disrespectful to the elephants. So they were like, okay,
And they
we're going to
remember
come
that
back
shit.
tonight and stomp your fucking donkey to death. And apparently they do some vindictive shit sometimes.
It's like Joe Pesci from Goodfellas.
Yeah. So there's this whole.
Oh, I'll get my shine box.
Yeah.
Keep them here.
Yep,
Billy Bats
keep him
just
here.
Keep them here. We'll come back.
He Joe Pesci'd him.
Why don't you go get your fucking shine box? He goes,
They Joe Pesci'd
It's
him.
like I don't
Okay.
shine shoes no more.
yeah. You just keep them here.
It's so funny, by the way.
Keep
It's so
donkey
true.
here.
Yeah, elephants are like Joe Pesci.
Stomped him.
But this guy, he refused to fire a shot. Elephant's like, dude,
That's the
yeah,
guy.
he
right?
had a gun too. Yeah.
what an awful way to go.
I would
Get
shoot an elephant
to
right
get
in the face before I
Stomped
got
out.
Would a bullet take an elephant down?
You needed those
better be a
giant
big
slugs.
You better have one of them big, long
Gotta be one of them
Yosemite
big
Sam
bullets.
guns.
Yeah.
There's no way you can't one shot an elephant though.
There's
if
like
it's the right gun, the bore is that.
Don't they
big.
have an elephant gun?
yes, they do.
It's
Yeah.
that the bore.
How big is that bullet?
You can use it for hippos, rhinos, and elephants.
Is it bigger than 50 cal?
No.
No.
It's just a big. It's a big, thick.
Some of those
solid,
guys with those
heavy
90-pound draws, the bow and arrows could fuck an elephant up.
Really?
Yeah, they go through water buffaloes.
bullet. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, man.
Look at that.
Oh, that's a big boy.
Yeah.
Even that looks kind of small though for me.
The bullet
Oh,
itself
whoa,
weighs
whoa.
about as much as.
Hey, the
3
bullet's
nickels.
not the thing. Look at the guy's fucking dick beard. Look how big his goddamn fingers.
some
Is
big-
that a gorilla?
What the fuck
holding
is
the bullet?
that?
Yeah, that's
That's a big.
Wait, where does his
Dutch
hand start and his finger end?
That is
it's
gigantic.
nuts, dude.
Yeah.
That looks like 3 dicks holding a bullet.
Yeah.
Just like 3 packs of dicks holding a bullet. Oh. Yeah, fuck the bullet.
Show him your hands. It's fucking disgusting.
You notice that right away.
Shit. That thing
Yeah, there's
will
an
kick.
actual elephant gun, 50 cal elephant gun.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
That's a guy on a.
Yeah, that's guy.
what else you got, Chin?
Yeah. That thing.
She also sent this. I don't know
Fuck
what
with elephants, man.
I don't know what this is, but we can.
Do you think Bryan Callen has finally realized that Schaub doesn't want him on the podcast? And Schaub did this thing to where he turned everyone on the podcast against Bryan Callen. See, you have to understand, Brendan Schaub has convinced Chin and probably fake Landau there, who he has hired, that the podcast is failing because of Bryan Callen. You know, it's not that Schaub did anything and completely destroyed his own career and everything and is thin-skinned and tries to sue people, hire hackers, and he gets made fun of on a mass scale. No, it's Callen and his allegations and his negative attitude. So he has now turned everyone against Callen. To where it's not just Schaub interrupting him. Everyone interrupts Callen. Schaub has put out the edict to these guys. We're done with him. We're moving the Patreon. We're going to Schaub show. No more Callen. So Schaub is like, hey, Chin, it's going to be me, you, and fake Landau. Screw Callen. Schaub already said he wants to bring the fighter and the kid down to once a week. He actually said he just wants to end it. But I think just to placate Callen, he's going to bring it down to once a week. But these guys know, oh, Callen's on his way out. Schaub doesn't like him. And technically it's Schaub who's paying us. So now Callen's just sitting there like the odd man out. They won't let him in on their unfunny, crappy conversation. It is so fascinating to me. We've seen this before. This is O&A 2.0, although without any of the talent. And my God, Schaub, don't ever try to do Goodfellas references. I told you guys Schaub has been listening to a lot of Opie and Anthony lately. I've been telling you that. I've been listening to him. He's been mentioning, bringing up Jim Norton, the old O&A stuff. He's going through that, and I done told you he's going to try and get off some of their bits during his thing now. And he's not going to be funny at it. And maybe not even just general bits, although that will happen. But just the stuff they used to talk about. But my God. You shine box. What an idiot. But the fact that this podcast is so awkward now. They got a guy there who they don't want there. And he doesn't want to be there. And we all know it. That's the weirdest thing. We all know it. Schaub talked about it during the Patreon Q&As. It seems like the last person to find out about it is Callen. Although Callen can't be that oblivious. Like I've said, I doubt Callen pays that much attention, but Callen has people, especially like his openers and stuff, who tell him things. That's why when Callen did his Q&A and someone asked him about the Schaub thing, the first time Schaub flipped out on Callen, Callen was just like, oh, Brendan was just having a moment. Well, in his recent Q&A, he did the exact same thing, Callen, so it wasn't a moment, and he's moving the Patreon, and you're not going to be part of it. He already said he wants to be done with the show. And Schaub said he's good with it, so I don't know what's being held on to at this point. But I don't know how much longer is this going to go on. Is Callen just going to sit there until they just tell him to leave? Schaub is switching the studio. That is happening soon. Did they just not tell Callen where the new studio is? They don't tell him where the barn is or something? It's just this whole thing is weird. He's sitting there. No one will let him talk. They're all just openly mocking him because they all have permission to from Schaub. And they know Schaub's moving on without Callen. I think it's starting to dawn on Callen, but I don't know if Callen knows what he does from here. But let me know your thoughts in the comments.